So for the information, so please others, can you please turn on the cameras, then I can see you all, then I can help you, because that is the best feedback. If you can give it that, you give that to me, because then I can see clearly whether you understood that or not, right? That is very clear response, real time response. හරි, මට චුට්ටක් කියන්න, මට දැනගැනීම සඳහා සිංහල මීඩියම් කවුරු හරි ඉන්නවද? සිංහල මීඩියම් කවුරු හරි ඉන්නවද ක්ලාස් එකේ? දේව්දිසි, ගයත්මි, මෙස්සාර්, සිංහල මීඩියම් කවුරු හරි ඉන්නවද? කවුරුත් නැද්ද? හරි, චුට්ටක් ඉන්නවනම් කියන්න මට. මොකද නැත්තම් එතකොට මම සිංහල මීඩියම් එකනොත් සිංහලෙනොත් කියන්න එපා. සිංහල මීඩියම් ඉන්නවනම් කියන්න. සිංහල මීඩියම් නැත්තම් අපි කොහොමත් next week වගේ සිංහල මීඩියම් එක පටන් ගන්නවා grade 7. right? grade 7 සිංහල මීඩියම් එක next week වගේ පටන් ගන්නවා. so හරි. ඒ වගේම ඔයගොල්ලන්ට පුළුවන් නම් වීඩියෝ කැමරා එක on කරන්න. ඒක තමයි මට ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ feedback එක ගන්න පුළුවන් ලේසිම ක්‍රමය. එකයි මම කියන්නේ, පුළුවන් නම් on කරන්න. ඔයගොල්ලන්ට background එක change කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඒකෙම තියෙනවා වීඩියෝ කැමරා එක on කරන්න ගියාම එතන තියෙනවා setting එකක්. මේ වගේ ඔයගොල්ලන්ට background එක change කරන්න පුළුවන්. right? ඒ වීඩියෝ මේව එකේ choose virtual background ගිහිල්ලා I have green screen කියන එක select කරලා ඔයාලට පුළුවන් background එක change කරන්න. right, okay. හරි, එමනම් අපි පටන් ගමු. අපි ගිය සතියේ last week actually we didn't discuss about this. This is the very first week we are going to start grade 8. This is the very first week. So again I repeat, if there are Sinhala medium students, kindly let me know, then I can help them explain in Sinhala. Sinhala medium students la innawa නම් මට කියන්න. එතකොට මට සිංහලෙනොත් විස්තර කරන්න පුළුවන්. කවුරු හරි සිංහල medium ඉන්නවා නම් කියන්න. හරි, මම හිතනවා නැතුව ඇති කියලා. එහෙනම් මම පටන් ගන්නම් ඉංග්‍රීසි වලින් කරන්න යන්න. Okay, this is your syllabus. So before we begin, let me show your syllabus, books, and this is English medium reading book. පහුවෙලා ආපු කවුරු හරි සිංහල මීඩියම් ඉන්නවද? නෑ නේද? හරි, ඉන්නවනම් කියන්න. So this is grade 7 reading book, and this under this you have to learn. These are the chapters that we are going to discuss. May chapters තමයි අපි කතා කරන්නේ. So first chapter is about central processing unit, CPU. Second chapter is about operating systems, where we discuss operating systems like Windows, Linux, Ubuntu, Fedora, and maybe mobile operating systems. We will discuss there. And security of the computer system is the third lesson, and word processing, MS Word, is the fourth lesson. Program development, all right? Program development is the fifth one. Under that, we will be discussing about microcontrollers and microcontroller related programs. So those who have registered, so we will be sending you the kits. මේ මේක කරද්දි අපි kids development kits ඔයගොල්ලන්ට එවනවා. Those who have registered, right, with the institute, they will send the kits. And others, they can you can pay and get that. If you are not registered by paying the registration fee, it's okay. But at that time, you can pay and get that fee. For others, that will be sent for free. Register on a card free evan. ඊළඟට presentation software, PowerPoint. Finally, using internet and information communication. So that is internet. Last one. Hari. Ada api kata karanawa lesson number 1, central processing unit. Next day, immediately next week. Again, new week first week. Then we will discuss about how to create on website, on blog එකක්. තමන්ගේම blog එකක් හදන විදිය ගැන, website එකක් හදන විදිය ගැන අපි ලබන සතියේ කතා කරනවා. Harisa, oh, I think there's a microphone issue. So you can turn on the video, and there in the video you can see there's a, in mobile phone also, you can see there's a sub menu saying virtual background. In virtual background, you can change the settings, right? If you cannot find it for the moment, it's okay. For the moment, it's okay, but try to find it. If not, leave it. Let's do it in the next day. And those who have not booked practicals, so please book a practical session. Practical එක book කරලා නැත්නම් දැනට ඔයගොල්ලෝ practicals book කරන්න. මොකද හෙට ඉඳන් අපේ practicals පටන් ගන්නවා. That is individual one to one session. එතකොට ඔයා සහ ඒ instructor ගොඩක් වෙලාවට instructor කෙනෙක් වැටෙන්නේ. ඒ දෙන්න තමයි practical එකේ ඉන්නේ. And the instructor will help you personally to do your practical. So if you have any difficulties, any question to ask, that is your own session. You can ask any kind of questions, and we are not going to record that sessions anyway. So you can ask any questions, any question, and get it clarified. And any help that you need during that period, you can have it. So 1st of January onward, tomorrow onward, we will be starting our practicals. හෙට ඉඳන් අපි practical එක පටන් ගන්නවා. හරි එහෙනම් බුක් කරලා නැති කවුරු හරි ඉන්නවනම් අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම ප්‍රැක්ටිකල් එක බුක් කරන්න. මම හිතනවා ඔයගොල්ලෝ මතක ඇති කියලා. දන්නේ නැති කට්ටිය ඉන්නවනම් මම පෙන්නන්න. මේ තියෙන අපේ ප්‍රැක්ටිකල් ෂීට් එක මගේ ස්ක්‍රීන් එකේ තියෙන්නේ. මේ තියෙන ඔයගොල්ලෝ බුක් කරලා තියෙන හැටි. මේ ටයිම් තාම ෆ්‍රී තියෙනවා. ඔයගොල්ලන්ට මේවා ගන්න පුළුවන්. මේක පැය භාගයක්.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes. Yes.
Student details දාන එක නෑනේ sir.
Student details ද ඒ ෆෝම් එක හම්බුනේ නැද්ද ඔයාලට?
Edmodo එකේ බැලුවා sir.
තිබ්බේ නැහැ?
No sir.
Okay, I'll send it to you. Right? I'll send it to you, right? Please send me a message after this session. Please send me a WhatsApp message. I'll send it to you. So this is where you have to book the practice.
Okay, sir.
So per day we will put maximum 3, right? Per day, per time. Then here you can see Wednesday, Lithum, Venuri and Tisal have practical same time. But we can't put another one now. So because all 3 slots filled. One day, one time we can put 3 slots. So here there are 2 slots remaining. So if you want, you can book there. So likewise, you can book any day, any weekday. දවසේ සතියේ ඕනම දවසක් ඔයාලට book කරන්න පුළුවන්. Right? That is permanently on that week. So yes, January, yes, you have separate code for grade 7 Edmodo. I'll send that code, right? So still we have not prepared your Edmodo. So for grade 7 new class, we have not prepared Edmodo still. So I'll send you the code. But grade 6 new class, we have created.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Pute.
Sir, දැන් අපි හදලා තියෙන Edmodo එකේ grade 6 එකනේ. එතකොට අපි අලුතෙන්ම grade 7 එකක් හදන්න ඕනේද?
නෑ. අලුතෙන් 7 එකක් හදන්න ඕනේ නැහැ. grade 6 එකේ ඔයගොල්ලෝ log වුණාම Edmodo එකට log වුණාම sorry. Edmodo ඒකේ classes වලද මෙන්න මෙතන ඔයාලට පෙන්නයි classes කියලා එකක්. So you can see classes there. Here classes. When you go to classes, you can see this kind of button, create or some button. Then you can join the class. Go to join the class and then you can enter the class code and join to that class. No need to create the account again, right? So just enter the class code and join that. Then that will be it. Okay?
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, welcome. So like that, if you have any issues, මොනහරි ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවා නම් ඕන කෙනෙකුට අහන්න. Then I can help. So Devdisi, are you here? Devdisi?
Yes.
You have just requested for grade 7 English medium Monday class. I'll approve that. You can come to Monday class as well. That doesn't matter. But for this Thursday class, there's a separate one, right? So you have to send request to that one too.
Okay, sir.
Okay. I'll accept this one, right? You can just join to the Monday class and see. Still, we have not created one for Tuesday class, and maybe let me create same time and give it to you, then that's easy. Let me create class for grade 7 English medium ICT Thursday, and this is for grade 7 and for computer technology and computer science, and color is blue. Okay, created, and you can see the class code now. Okay, you can see the class code. This is your class code. I'm going to copy this and send it to you. It's in chat section. Now you can apply this and join to the class. Code is sent to you. In the chat section, I have sent the code. Please use that code and you can join the class. Right? I'll put all grade 7 recording and content here. Okay, let me go and explain the syllabus first. So before we begin, actually, we should know the basics, which you have learned in grade 6. Grade 6 So you have to learn, remember the things that you have learned in grade 6. Right? So practical, Harsha, the practical is basically, you can select any time between 9 to 5. So 9 to 4. 9 to 4 p.m. anytime. 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. any day, anytime. You can select. Right? Just send me a WhatsApp message, then I'll book the practical for you. Okay, so before we begin, I just want you to remember these things which you have learned in grade 6, but let me remind these things again. So you should know these things. So computer, so basically computer as a system. So let me quickly go through these things. This is in grade 6, right? So can you tell me what is the system? So without looking at this, can you tell me what is the system? Don't look at this, right? What is system? Yes. This is my telephone number, right? Somebody was asking, I just gave. So what is system? Example for system. Okay, I'll ask from one. Okay, I'll ask from Denuri. So what is system? System ekak කියන්නේ මොකක්ද? Yes. Pute, you have to turn on the mic. Mic එක off වෙලා තියෙන Denuri. Okay, now you can talk. I think after turning on the mic, you can talk.
A set of objects which work together to achieve a common goal.
Yes, it's a set of objects. Exactly, correct term. Very good. So that is the exact definition. Set of collection of, yes, set of related objects or components. Here, a set of related components working together to achieve a common goal. To achieve a common goal, you call a system. This is in grade 6. No need to write down this, right? So why no need to write down? Because this is not related to you. This is in grade 6. I'll send this to you. Because in case if you miss, don't worry, I'll send this to you. Right? So a set of related components working together to achieve common goal. For an example, respiratory system. Respiratory system. So Sana Paddhati. So you can see, so what are the components? You have nose, throat, then let's say lungs.
Windpipe.
Yes?
Windpipe.
Yeah, windpipe. And yes, more than that, you can say number of components are there, but anyway, it's a set of components. It is set of components, not just set of components. These are linked. So using windpipe and all. So nose is linked to lungs. Nose has a link. That's why interrelated. Whatever you take, whatever you inhale the air, it will go to lungs. It's related. You inhale and it will go to lungs. Lungs will filter it out and send it back. Through nose, you exhale. So carbon dioxide and all, you exhale. Inhale කරනකොට ශ්වසනය ඇතුළට ගන්නකොට ආශ්වාස කරනකොට අපේ වාතය අපි එයා නැත්නම් unfiltered filtered කරපු නැති එයා වාතය අපේ ශරීරය ඇතුළට ගිහලා ඒක ෆිල්ටර් වෙලා ඔක්සිජන් ඇබ්සෝබ් කරලා එයා අපිරිසිදු වාතය පිටතට එවනවා. So that those are related, working together. Why? For respiration and digestive system. You have your mouth, again throat, you have stomach, and then yes, okay, so all these things are working together. Why? For the digestion or absorbing nutrients. So assume that you take food in through your mouth, you take food in through your mouth, but what happens if there's a big hole in your mouth? What will happen? So you can't swallow, that will drop, right? What will happen if somebody, if somebody has closed your mouth hole, then what will happen? What will happen if something struck in your throat? Then it will not function, right? So similar to that, in computer also, there are many components. And purpose of computer is basically to input data, process, and output information. So this is the process. So here, computer system, this part better you write down. Computer system, it has many components working together to achieve the common goal of data processing. Right? Many, not just many components, many interrelated components working together to achieve the common goal of the highlighted one. You can write down, not everything, right? Because this is grade 6. The highlighted one you can write down. Highlight color. Yes.
Is it the blue part?
Yeah, blue color highlighted one from here to here. Let me erase the other, or let me isolate this one. So please write down this isolated one. This one.
Sir, how many hours is each practical?
Practically, Puta, it's 1 hour basically. For grade 6, half an hour. Grade 7, half an hour. So if it is only for one grade, it's half an hour. But for both grades, it's 1 hour per week. Per week means altogether 2 hours per month. If it is half an hour, if both grades, it's 4 hours per week, per month. 4 hours per month. Okay. Okay, please write down computer system. It has many.
Sir, don't you have it on Saturday?
Yeah, sure, possible.
Saturday.
Please send me a time to WhatsApp. Please WhatsApp me the time. I'll allocate that. Okay, computer system is a many interrelated components working together to achieve the common goal of data processing. What is data processing? Basically, taking data, processing, and produce information. Example, you can tell example like this. This is very good example. You take 4 and 5 and then you add. Those are the inputs. You take 4 and 5 and then add. Input is 4, 5, and addition are the inputs. And process is the addition. As a result, you will give 9 as the output. So 4 and 5 added and 9 is given as the output. This is example for data processing. And this is another example. Example 2. Price of a book is 50 rupees. Aditi bought 20 books, and what is the total cost? 15 to 20, it's 1,000 rupees. These are the examples for data processing.
Sir, example දෙකත් ලියා ගන්න ඕනේද?
Oh, example දෙකත් ලියන්න පුතේ. So let me quickly discuss this. Okay, to do that, you need these components, basically the input devices, output devices, storage devices, and memory and a processor. So these are the main components of the computer system. So let me explain this briefly, why we need inputs, because that is the mechanism to give something to computer. Letters and symbols can be given using keyboard. Sounds can be given to computer using microphone. Pictures can be given using webcam. Documents can be given using scanner. And therefore, these are called input devices. Things, giving things to the computer. Outputs, giving things to the user. If we get information from the computer, those are called output devices. Can you name few? Yes. Can you name few?
Printer,
Printer. Yes. What else?
plotter,
monitor,
speaker,
Monitor.
Speaker.
speaker,
Yeah. Is that all?
projector,
Projector. And have you heard of HMD? Head mounted device. Right. Let me show an image. I think this is interesting. So the head mounted device is something like this. Head mounted device. Okay. I think you have seen. So this
yes, sir.
this is
books.
This is HMD, right? Maybe you have seen in the mobile phones. Sorry, so seen in the movies, right? And
Yes,
anyway, you can buy, you can create small one. This one you can create. Here is cardboard one. You can also create this one in your home. ගෙදරම හදාගන්න පුළුවන් මේ වගේ එකක්. Or you can buy a cheaper version of this, not fully digital one. You can buy a manual version of this, which is called VR box. So here, this is not much expensive, right? This will be like cost around, maybe around 1,000 rupees. It's cheaper, right? Around 1,000 rupees. So why you are using this kind of device? So why? What's the purpose? Yes.
displaying images,
Yes, you can view the screen, but with virtual reality. Virtual reality එකත් එක්ක බලන්න බලන්න. That means, okay, think that what will happen if you turn left side? You can see the things in left side. නේ වමට හැරුණම බලන්න ඔයාලගේ වම් පැත්තේ දැන් හැරිලා බැලුවොත් වම් පැත්තේ වෙන්නේ මොනවද කියලා පේනවා. If you see top, you can see the ceiling. හොරෙන් බලනවා දෙන්නේ. හරි. You can see the ceiling, and if you see bottom, you can see the floor, right? If you turn back, you can see what's happening in the back. Likewise, right? You can see, okay, you can see what's going on. So similar to that, if you wear VR box, when you're watching a movie using a VR box, you can see what's happening in the back side of the movie, what's happening in the top, what's happening in the bottom, left side, right side. When you turn, it's interactively showing you what's happening in those sides. It's like 3D. අර භූතෙක් වගේ ඔයා ෆිල්ම් එක මැදට භූතෙක් වැටලා වගේ තම පෙන්නන්නේ. Right? But you can't interact with the characters. In future version, maybe after, maybe when you are adults, when you are teens, maybe when you are in the university and all that time, after maybe another 10-15 years, maybe you can interact with the film characters while watching the movie. You can talk to the film characters, you can watch them, you can help them, maybe assist them. So nowadays, if you might feel it is better if you can assist them by going into the TV, but you can't do that, no, really. So but in future, maybe with these technologies, you can help film characters to change the movie interactively, right? But it's not currently, it's not there, right? Currently it's not there, but anyway, you can watch in this 360 way. So this is one video. If you go, so you can watch this using your mobile phone too. If you go to YouTube, if you search Angel Falls, let's say Angel Falls in Venezuela. So you can just find this video. This is 360 video here, 360 degrees video of Angel Falls. Right? You can click this, and for the moment, what you can do is you can just rotate manually like this. You can manually rotate. You can see what's happening in the top and maybe what's in the back. And what's in the bottom. You can manually rotate this. But when you wear that kind of device,
is the Spanish pronunciation of the discoverer's name. The Penal Indians.
it's a helicopter tour basically. When you wear this, you can see, similar to that you are in a helicopter, you can see the environment. Right? If you watch, what you have to do is you have to put your phone into this device. Put your mobile phone into this device. Then your eyes will recognize that as a large screen or 3D screen, but it is actually not. But it will recognize as a 3D screen. Then you can see this in the 3D way. We did this. අපි මේක කරා එක සැරයක්. මේ අර when your grandmom and all this, the old people, when they went to temple to observe Sil, right? So there were some people who cannot visit areas like Dambadiva, right? What we have done is we bought a set of these devices and we went to the temple and virtually let them visit Dambadiva. Right? We helped them to walk in sand and rotate and see what's going there, because there's a 360 degree clip in that place. Right? They watch that in 360 degrees. And they can hear the sound in. So I think you can experience 3D sounds still. So if you have earphone, what you can do is go to Google. I'll give you 1 minute. Just give a try. Go to YouTube and search. Go to YouTube and search holoponic. Go to YouTube and search holoponic. Holoponic and then virtual barbershop. Search the same, holoponic virtual barbershop. Right? Then you can listen to this, but not with the speakers, right? If you have earphones, a phone එක හරි earphone තියනවා නම් නැත්නම් headphone දෙකක් තියනවා නම් අන්න හරි. So I'll give you 1 minute, just give a try. බලන්න මේක click කරලා earphone එකකින් අහන්න. So how was it? කොහොමද ඒක ඇහෙන්නේ? දුල්නේ තද? කවුද කරේ? දුල්නේ තද?
විශාලිතානගේ.
ඇහෙනවා සර්.
තිසා. කොහොමද? මොන වගේද ඇහෙන්නේ? තිසා?
ඇත්ත වගේ.
ඇත්තටම කවුරු හරි කොණ්ඩේ කපනවා වගේ ඇහෙනවනේ. එකම දේ අපිට අර දැනෙන්නේ නැහැ, නිකන් කතුරක් ගෑවෙනවා දැනෙන්නේ නැහැ. හැබැයි නිකන් ඔයා හිතන්න බලන්න ඕක ඔයාලගේ අපි තෝ 100ගේ හරි අත්තම්මගේ හරි ඔළුවට දාලා හෙඩ්ෆෝන් එක නිකන් කතුරකොත් ළඟින් ගෙනියනවා. මොකද වෙන්නේ? කතුරක් ගාවගෙන යනවා හිමීට. Then they will feel really you are doing something. Because its sound is 3D now. When the sound is 3D විදියට ඇහෙනවා. ඒකට පිටිපස්සෙන් ඇහෙනවා, ඉස්සරහින් ඇහෙනවා, වෙන වෙනම ඇහෙනවා. Right? So this is also small effect. HMD එකක්ම තමයි headphone එකක් කියන්නේ. හැබැයි ඒක primary version එකක්. එච්චරම develop වෙච්ච එකක් නෙමෙයි, primary version එකක්. Maybe you can prank your sister or brother, right? Okay, so just give a try. to prank them by maybe. So you have to touch their hair, right? While first of all, you have to put this sound in your mobile phone, and then go to your sister or brother, then put it in their head, and then touch their head and hair and see what will happen. And you can just try.
Sir, I did it, so it was like.
I did, sir.
You did. So you can hear it, no? So I 3D way, right? Okay. So these are called holophonics, right? So there are many. So not just virtual barbershop. There are many holophonics, right? So like you can see war sound. Maybe you can hear a theater. Yes. Okay, you can do this. Okay. So then now actually you know. So input devices and output devices. Why you need storage? Input, output. Why you need?
To save data for other users.
Yes. So for an example, why you need book? Why you need
Write
book?
down notes.
To save our notes.
Yeah, to write your notes. Why you write notes? So what's the reason?
To say like.
Because you can't remember everything,
Remember
no?
them when we
To
need
store them.
Yeah, to store them. You can't remember everything. So if you can remember everything, it's really, really great. No need to write down then, no. But you can't remember everything. Your memory capacity is really low. So do the computer. Computer also having a limited memory. Therefore, right, computer is also having a limited memory. Therefore, it used to write down things in its storage. But this is called write down in the storage is called saving, right? When you write down in the stream, that is called save here. Similar to you write down in your book, that is called saving. Right? Why we need storage? Because memory is limited. We can save data and access them later. Similar to how we write in our books and later read them. Right? These are storage devices. Then, so why you need, so okay, now you know inputs are needed because that is the mechanism to get things from the outside world. Inputs are needed, that is the mechanism to get the things from the outside. That's why I have nose, that's why you have nose, ears, because to get things from the outside world. We can talk, we can express our feeling, that is our outputs. We can remember things by writing down, that is our storage. How you used to remember like this is morning, this is evening, and this is this day, and this is your birthday, and like maybe this is poet day. How you used to remember those? Are you going to write down somewhere? Oh,
No. By our memory.
yes, you can use your memory. Because birthday is a special day, you can memorize that. Right? So morning, evening, and night, special times. You can just watch the environment, what changes in the environment. Sun, whether sunrise or sunset, right? Then you know this is evening when there's sunset, you know this is evening. When there's sunrise, you know this morning. If it is noon, you can feel it's very hot in the noon maybe. Or you can, by looking at the sky, you can tell, or by looking at the watch, you can tell. So these are actually, to do that, computer uses memory. We use memory to memorize the currently using data. So do the computer. Computer use its memory to remember currently accessing or currently using data. That's why computer uses its memory. And the last one, similar to our brain to do the calculations, mathematical and logical operations, it uses brain. The brain is processor or central processing unit. So
CPU.
yes.
Sir, what's the meaning of GPU?
GPU means Puta, graphic processing unit. Graphic processing. Yes. That is specially to process
Graphic
graphics.
processing unit.
Yes. Specially to process graphics.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, so I think you better write down, but not everything, no? So you better write down the summary. I'll give the note, right? I'll give the summary. Input devices. So I'll give the summary note. This, please write down this with me. Input devices to capture inputs from the outside world. Output devices to capture or to produce feedbacks to the outside world. Memory to remember currently accessing data and information with the instructions, and then processor to manipulate data arithmetically and logically, then storage to keep data for long time use. And remember that memory is short time, we call volatile, and the storage is long time, non-volatile. Volatile means depends on the voltage. Current එක තියනකන් තමයි memory එක තියෙන්නේ. So if I turn off my computer now, suddenly without saving, I will lose all the data. If you are using a PC, if there's no power, you will lose that data, currently accessing data. But if you save this, you can access. That's why this storage is non-volatile. If you save, you can access. But if you not save, that means if you're using volatile memory, you will lose that data. Volatile means depend on the voltage. Current එක තියනකන් තියෙන හරියට ඔයාලා වගේ. දැන් අද කාපු ඒවා මොනවද කියලා ඇහුවොත් දවල්ට ඔයාලට මතකයි. මම ඇහුවොත් 2019 දෙසැම්බර් 15 වෙනිදා මොනවද ඔයාලා කෑවේ? Can you remember? No. You can't remember. Right? But what you ate now, you can remember because it's volatile. When you sleep, you will forget things. But what happens if you write this in a diary? Then you can read it and
We can stop.
yes, then you can read it and find out. Okay, so let me know when you are finished writing. I know you're still writing. Please finish it quickly.
Great, sir.
Okay, let me. Under today's topic, we are going to discuss about the processor. Because in grade 6, you have to discuss input devices, output devices, memory, processor, and storage devices, all these components in grade 6. In grade 7, we have to discuss more about the processor, how processor works. So what kind of processors are there in your computer? Likewise, you should know about your computer and your processor. Okay, to do this, that I'm going to create a computer quickly, Windows computer. And you can also do, if you're using a Windows computer, you can also do your practical using your computer. Practically, you can see what kind of processor that you have. To do this, I'm going to create a computer because I don't have Windows computer with me. I'm using a Mac. I'm going to create a Windows computer quickly. In Mac, I can see you go to Mac menu and then go to about this Mac. Right? Then you can see my processor is 1.6 gigahertz Intel Core i5 and this is I'm using MacBook Air 13-inch early 2015 version, and I have 8 GB memory. I can see all these details, right? But in Windows computer, how to see this? Okay, let me show this quickly. Before that, let me create a Windows computer. I'm going to use Google Cloud to do this. And don't worry about this step. මේක මතක තියාගන්න ඕනේ නැහැ. මට කම්පියුටර් එකක් නැති හින්දා තමයි මම මෙහෙම හදන්නේ. ඕගොල්ලෝන්ට එකක් තියෙන හින්දා.
So how to go to that?
Google Cloud. Yeah, you can go to console.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, console.cloud.google.com and create that. There's a separate video in my channel creating a Google Cloud account and how to create a virtual machine in Google Cloud. There's a separate video, right? So for in grade 7, yes, grade 7.1 or grade 9.1, there's a separate video. You can just watch that. I'll share you the link through Edmodo if you really need. But this part is, you don't need this part for your studies. Since I don't have a computer, that's why I'm going to create one. And I'm going to create this one. And okay, processor.
How to share it, sir?
Sorry.
The Edmodo.
Yes.
How can we get the video link?
Yeah, you can log into the Edmodo. There's a separate login and login code. So I'll send you all the details through WhatsApp, right? Don't worry, I'll send you all the details through WhatsApp. You can log into Edmodo and get those details, right? Okay, I'm going to create this one. 4 CPU machine with 16 GB RAM. And I'm going to change my operating system to Windows. I'm going to use 2019 data center edition. Hard disk 50 GB enough. Choose SSD 50 GB. Select and create. Okay, so it's creating the computer. Just give me 1 minute. Okay, created. Now my computer is created. I just want to use a password to log into this. I'm going to set a password. Set a password and username. I'm going to set username as admin and set a password. Okay, it has given me a password. I'm going to copy that password. So let me log into my computer now. Remote desktop. මේ විදිහට තමයි ඔයගලන්ට ප්‍රැක්ටිකල් එකේදීත් අපි උදව් කරන්නේ. දැන් මගේ කම්පියුටර් එක තියෙන්නේ Google ළගේ. ඒ කියන්නේ කැලිෆෝනියා වල, USA වල. ඉතින් මම USA කම්පියුටර් එකට log වෙලා පෙන්නන්න ඕන ලංකාවේ ඉඳලා. I have to log in from Sri Lanka because my computer is in USA. And I know the computer's address. This is called IP address. මේවා මම ඉස්සරහට කියලා දෙන්නම්. I'll teach you. Don't worry about this. 35.226.211 මේක හරියට ටෙලිෆෝන් නම්බර් එකක් වගේ. එතකොට ඒකෙන් තමයි අපිට කනෙක්ට් වෙන්න තියෙන්නේ. 35.226.211.247. Okay, I'm going to connect that by editing this. 35.226. That is the similar to telephone number, right? 211 and 247. Yes.
That pen holder from eraser one taken come.
Sorry. 35.226.211.247 and then save. When I log in, it will ask the username as admin and password is the password that I have copied, just copied. I'm giving admin and the password. And here I'm in Sri Lanka now. Now. Let's go to USA quickly. Okay, now I'm in USA. Right? So that is the technology, right? That is the technology. Now you can see my Windows machine. Right? So when we were telling that we are given practicals, so the one problem I got, so some people, some students were asking how to give practicals. Do I need to come to your place? We said no need to come. We will come to your place. Then again they are afraid and say, so it's not like that. We are going to remotely access your computer similar to this way. So you saw from Sri Lanka to USA, it took only seconds. From my place to your place, again the same, right? It will not take much time. We can remote log into your computer. And then, so here what I'm doing here, the USA people can see. Similar to that, what you're doing in your computer, then I can see. That is a secure session. That is negotiation. That's not hacking, right? So I'm not going to hack your computer, hack into your computer. So we will mutually agree, and whatever you are doing, I can see. Whatever I'm telling, you can see. You can always stop access, stop my access, because you have small close icon here. You can close the session and disconnect if you want. So I'll teach you how to do that later. Then you can help your friends if you're maybe you might have friends in another country like pen friend. You want to assist him teaching computer, then you can help by remotely logging into his or her machine, maybe in another country. I have done that. There were some of my friends are there in some other countries. When they need help, I'll simply ask, shall I remote login? Okay, then they will say yes, okay. Then I'll remote login and support. That is easier. Otherwise, I have to book a flight and go to particular country and troubleshoot machine and come back. That is really expensive. Right, now, okay, our topic is how to find the configuration of your computer. So one thing, number one, press Windows and R. If you're using a computer now, you can press Windows and R. Otherwise, look at my monitor. ඔයාට computer එකක් මේ වෙලාවේ පාවිච්චි කරන්න නැත්නම් කමක් නැහැ. මගේ monitor එක දිහා බලන්න. Windows button එකයි R එකයි. Can you press Windows button R? Then type DXDIAG without any spaces. Here you will get this one, Windows button R. Windows button එකයි R key එකයි එකපාර press කරන්න.
Sir,
Then you will get this one. Okay.
sir,
Yes, you can ask.
can we do this now?
Yeah, you can do this now. If you have computer with you, you can do this now. Windows button and R. Then type DXDIAG. DXDIAG and press OK. Press OK. You will again ask, is it okay? Then press yes. Then you can see this kind of window in your screen. Can you see? Okay, can you tell me the processor speed? And how many processors? Here it mentioned 4 CPUs, 2.
4 CPUs.
Sorry?
4 CPUs.
4 CPUs. What is the speed? What is the speed? 2 or 3.1, 2.8, 2.3, 1.8. You can see
Sir,
here.
can you repeat again?
Yeah, I'll do. How to do this? Windows button and R. Windows button and R together. Then you will get this kind of window. Dialog box actually. This kind of dialog box. Then type DXDIAG. DXDIAG. And press OK. Press OK. DX DIAG. DX එක දිගට DX DIAG. Press OK. You will get this one.
Sir, my one shows that do you want to check if your
Yeah,
drives are
press yes.
digitally?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Yes. So what is your computer speed now? You can see how many CPUs there, what is the speed, and you can see this. And what about your RAM? My RAM is 16,000. That means 16 GB RAM. Okay, processor and RAM. You can see. Okay, accessed. Oh, there's another method. So if this is
Yes,
method
sir.
one, yes, this is method one. Method two is you can right click here. May black color ke. So this is called taskbar. පල්ලෙහාම තියෙන්නේ මේ තියෙන්නේ. You can right click on this and select task manager. Right click on this and select task manager.
සර්
Yes.
ඒක අපහු පොඩ්ඩක් පෙන්වන්න පුළුවන්ද?
කලින් එකද අලුත් එකද?
නෑ සර් අර රයිට් ක්ලික් කරන එක.
මෙතන මේ task bar එකේ empty තැනක right click කරන්න. Here you can right click. Okay. Then task manager කියලා එකක් තියෙනවා.
Yes sir.
Select that. Select that. Then you will get this kind of window. You will get this kind of window. Then click this more details here. You have more details. More details. And then you will see more details like this. Then go to performance here. Then go to performance. Then also you can see CPU, memory, right? You can see CPU, memory there. Okay, I got one from Dhanore. So let's say, very good. Others, if others can also share that, that's really great. Then I know that then you have done that correctly, no? So that's really good. So this is what I got, right? This is from Dhanure's machine, and she got Core i3, 2.1 gigahertz 4 CPU, 2.1 gigahertz 4 CPU version with 4 GB RAM. 4096 MB means 4 GB RAM. Right. And here in my machine, so when you go to this one, right click, task manager. In task manager, you have here, if you see more details කියන එක පෙන්නනවා නම් ඒක click කරන්න. Otherwise, no need to click. Then go to performance. Then go to performance. There you can see this one. How many of you can see GPU there? GPU? Can anyone see GPU? The මගේ නම් නැහැ GPU. සමහරට ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ එකේ GPU තියෙන්න පුළුවන්.
Can't sir.
Can't. You have CPU only, CPU and memory. Hard disk.
Yes sir.
Hard disk is there. CPU, memory and hard disk. So some of the machines you have GPU. Again, yeah, Mesat has shared one. Mesat, අපි බලමු Mesat එවල තියෙන එක. Mesat, yes. This is the one that Mesat has shared. Okay. 2.6 gigahertz 4 CPUs and 4 GB RAM. The previous one. Good. right? So from the second version also, you can see the CPU. මම පොඩි මැජික් එකක් පෙන්නන්නද? මැජික් එකක් කියන්නේ මේකේ මේ ඔයාලට තියරි එකේ කියපු කතාව ඔප්පු කරලා පෙන්නන්නද? Here's this is memory no. This is your RAM. Right? මේ memory එකට ගිහිල්ලා මම program එකක් මෙන්න මෙහෙම open කරනවා. on the Internet Explorer open කරන්න. Right. ඒකලා මම ආයේ තව program එකක් open කරනවා. Let's open again another program, Explorer. Now 2 programs. Let me open Paint 2. 3 programs. So let me open another program, Control Panel. 4 programs. Now I have opened 4 programs. See what has happened in my task manager. So now here in my task manager, now I can see
There are many programs.
yes, many programs, and here memory will now memory here I can see the available is 14 GB. But if I close one by one, here, if I close one by one, and now memory size here 1.9 now. You can see it's reducing. That's why I said whatever you run, that is in your memory. Now I have removed all.
If we take if it's lot, our memory would less.
Memory would be less. Yes, exactly correct. If you open more programs, it will consume more memory.
Yeah.
Similar to that, නේද? දැන් මම ගොඩාක් ඉගෙනුවොත් අද ඔයාට වෙන්නේත් ඔය වගේ තමයි. හින්දා I'm not going to teach you more today. So because I have given you few. Yes, you can now test in your computer. You can analyze. You can practice. If you don't have computer, no worries. Why? You still have ways to create computers in the internet. That's why I said I'll share that video to you. You can use your mobile phone to access a computer of your friend. අපි හිතමු යාළුවෙක්ගේ computer එකක් තියෙනවා කියලා. ඔයාට පුළුවන් ගෙදර ඉඳන් යාළුවගේ computer එක access කරලා මේ ටික කරලා බලන්න. How? There's a software. Okay, you can just go and download this software. That software name is TeamViewer. This software name is TeamViewer. You can download and install this software. මම උදව් කරන්නම් ඔයාලට මේක එකපාර කියලා දෙන්නේ නැහැ. You can download this software and it will generate this kind of username and password. Okay, I'll give a chance to you. If you have TeamViewer. So this is my TeamViewer. I have installed that in my computer. Okay, if you type this ID and password here in your one, ඔයා TeamViewer download කළා mobile phone එකේ. ඔයා මේ user ID එකයි password එකයි type කරා නම් you can log into the my computer. ඔයාට ඉන්න තැන ඉඳන් මගේ computer එකට connect වෙන්න පුළුවන්. If you have TeamViewer in your computer, නැත්නම් ඔයාගේ mobile phone එකේ තිබ්බනම් ඇති. If you have TeamViewer in your mobile phone, you can type this ID and password, then connect to my computer. හරි. එහෙනම් computer එකක් නැති වුණා කියලා practical කරන්න බැරි වෙන්නේ එහෙම නැහැ. You always have a way to do that. මේක අපි ඉස්සරහට කතා කරමු. ඉතින් අදට මට කතා කරන්න ඕනේ computer එකේ features and about processor and how to know about your processor. We discussed that.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
We can do this use laptop.
Yeah, you can do this using laptop. If you want, you can do anything. Right, this is basically, now you can see this is how you are going to look at your computer's processor and memory. Processor also the same here. When I assign more work, processor utilization will go up. Okay, let's say I'm going to take this window here and there, here and there, here and there this way. Now you can see my processor, now it has gone up because it has to process.
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay, I think you understood the components. Next day we have to discuss about main topic, that is how processor evolved, the history of processor, and how it came from the first generation to this generation, first generation to fifth generation, how it evolved. We have
Sir, we are using
sorry,
we are using which generation?
we are using fourth and fifth generations.
Fourth and fifth.
Yeah, fourth and fifth. We cannot exactly say we are in fifth. Why? Our computer is not 100% artificial intelligence. For an example, it has artificial intelligence, right? Then
If
only,
we take a robot.
yes, robots, it's yes, but our computer is not 100% artificial intelligence. For an example, I can go to this program. This is called Siri. In
So
Windows,
are there really artificial robots that can think and do things
yeah,
like humans?
yeah, there are.
Yeah.
But not exactly similar to human, right? So they have some specialty. Yes.
They are like programs.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So for an example here, you can see here in Windows also you have Cortana. Maybe Windows වල තියෙනවා Cortana කියලා එකක්. මෙන්න මෙතන.
What?
Cortana කියලා එකක් තියෙනවා.
Yes, I cannot see. Cortana.
Windows has Cortana. Similar to that, in Apple, it has Siri. You can go to Siri and ask, okay.
Where is that, sir?
Siri, who is the
can't
father of
see.
computing?
Charles Babbage.
So he's answering. So this is some part of artificial intelligence. Yes.
So yeah, now if we go to Google, even if we take something in audio,
Yes. Again, it will give. Google has.
we get the reply as an audio.
Yes. That is for sure. So because Google has integrated artificial intelligence to its searching. Google වල AI තියෙනවා. Google වල AI include කරලා තියෙනවා. හරි? Google වල ඔයාලා අහුවොත් even translation happens නේ. Google එකේ වාට ගිහිල්ලා අහන්න පුළුවන්. Audio වලින්. I like you in Hindi.
It's easy. If you ask in.
Say, मैं तुम्हें पसंद करता हूँ.
Yeah, you can ask even. Yeah, let's see. I like you in Japanese.
In Japanese, that's 私あなたが好き.
I like you in Sinhala language.
Here is your translation.
Right. So Google has AI features. Right? Google has AI features. Right? You can translate from language to language. That features are there. So Denori was asking, is that hacking that I was using? No, it's not hacking. Pute. එකට hacking කියන්න බෑ. මොකද ඒක අපි දීලානේ password එක connect වෙන්නේ. ඒ කියන්නේ අපි password එක දීලා අපි permission දෙනවා අපේ computer එකට ඇවිල්ලා troubleshoot කරන්න. So that is not hacking because both parties can see what's happening. දෙගොල්ලම දන්නවා මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා. screen එකේ පෙන්නනවනේ. It's not secretly log into the computer. It's direct access to the computer, right? Okay.
So now if we are from another language or something.
So if you want something in other language, like what? Tamil?
No.
What's the language? You can ask anything from any language, it will translate, don't worry, right? You can ask.
French.
Yeah, French you can ask. I like you in French.
In French, you would say, Je vous aime bien.
You can ask anything. It will translate. There's a real, yeah. There's a gadget in eBay.
It's what?
There's a gadget in eBay. So here, this is AI gadget.
What's this?
Right. This is AI gadget. It can real-time translate 68 languages and more. Here, this one is 138 languages. What you have to do, so basically, when you go to another country, it's like this. You can wear this device and talk in Sinhala. And this person, maybe, I assume that she's from Japan, she can listen to it in Japanese. She can talk in Japanese, where you can hear it in Sinhala. right? So that kind of gadget.
But sir, how do we like set it like we need this for like this in Sinhala, this in Japanese?
Yeah,
something like
you can configure that. When you go to another country, you can configure. You can tell that I am using this language, and you used to talk in your language, and this device will do the translation for you. And the other party can hear. So this is like Bluetooth pairing. The other party can hear in the particular language.
Okay, okay.
So these are AI, 5th generation. Right? Okay, with that I'm going
We
to...
are living in both, sir.
Sorry?
Both. We live in both, right?
Yeah. Right. So because we are
Excuse
not...
me, sir.
Yes.
කම්පියුටර් එකකට වෛරස් කියොත් මොකද්ද වෙන්නේ?
කම්පියුටර් එකට ගියොත් වෛරස් එක එක දේවල් එන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ කියන්නේ අපේ තියෙන රිසෝසස් තමයි මේටි නාස්ති වෙන්නේ. අපේ ෆයිල්ස් ඩැමේජ් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. කම්පියුටර් එක ස්ලෝ වෙන්න පුළුවන්. කම්පියුටර් එකේ ස්පේස් එක නාස්ති වෙන්න පුළුවන්. ප්‍රොසෙසින් පවර් එක නාස්ති වෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ වගේ අපි බලාපොරොත්තු නොවන ඕනෑම දෙයක් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. අපි ඉස්සරහට බලමු අපේ තියෙනවා දැන් නිකම් මම ඔයාලට පෙන්නන වෛරස් එක බිහේවියර් එක මොන වගේද? වෛරස් එකක් රන් වුණාම මොන වගේද වෙන්නේ? I'll show you in the practicals because our second lesson is about that. The Monday class එකේදී නම් අපි ඒ ටික කරා. මේ තියෙන second lesson එකේදී අපිට ඉගෙන ගන්න තියෙන්නේ operating system ගැන, files folders ගැන. එතකොට අපි ඒ ටික කතා කරමු. Yes. Any more problems? Okay, then we are going to stop for today because next day we can discuss, but you have to book your practicals, right? We will connect in the in between day, maybe Monday to Friday. You can book any day, right? Okay, then see you all on that day, and good night. And tomorrow is a new year, and wish you happy new year too, right?
Good
Happy
night.
New Year, sir.
Same to you,
Good night, sir.
Good night,
Thank
sir.
you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Good night,
Happy
sir.
New Year,
Thank
sir.
you.
Right, thank you.
Stay safe, sir.